YND DC Electric Company Limited is a high-tech enterprise specialized in developing and manufacturing DCEF, submerged arc furnace and refining furnace. The circuit adopts advanced high-speed real rectifier system and works stably. It can smelt metal, ferroalloy, rare precious metal, ore, solid waste, dangerous waste, and other products. The equipment is controlled by PLC. The degree of automation is high. The production rhythm is stable and reliable. In the smelting process, according to the process requirements, voltage grade can arbitrarily rise and fall without changing current, and current can arbitrary adjustment without changing voltage grade. Power factor remains above 0.95. The current direction and electromagnetic field direction of DC furnace remain unchanged, driven by the magnetic field. The melting slurry circulates in one direction all the time, forming electromagnetic slurry, so that the material melts without dead corners. The product quality is high and the yield is high. However, the current direction of the AC furnace changes 50 times per second, and the direction of the magnetic field is chaotic, which makes it impossible to realize the electromagnetic stirring function. The double electrode DC furnace has electrolysis function. In the smelting process, metal ions in the melt will be concentrated around the negative electrode due to electrolysis, so as to improve the yield and purity of products, which is more conducive to the enrichment of precious metals and other high-value metals. Compared with the AC furnace, DC furnace has lower electrode consumption 35%. Because of the skin effect in the AC furnace, the current only passes through the electrode surface, resulting in surface heating and serious electrode consumption. DC furnace has no skin effect. Electrode consumption is 35% less than AC furnace. The angle between arc light and electrode is 45 degrees, which is easy to burn into the furnace wall. The angle between DC arc and electrode is 30 degrees, which is not easy to burn to the furnace wall, and the lining life is longer. AC voltage crosses 0 100 times per second, so there are 100 times phenomenon of arc ignition and extinction, and the arc is instability. DC voltage has no phenomenon of crossing 0 in arc ignition and extinction. Arc is very stable. At the same time, the noise of furnace is 15 to 20 dB lower than AC furnace. The violent flaker phenomenon of AC furnace produces a large number of harmonic pollution, conductor heat. The DC furnace has no flicker, no odd harmonic interference, and small conductor heat. The natural power factor of AC furnace is only about 0.8. Even if the reactive power compensation device is added, it is only about 0.9. The natural power factor of DC furnace is as high as 0.95 to 0.98. At the same time, alternating magnetic field and eddy current exist in the circuit of AC furnace, which results in large calorific value and waste of electric energy. DC furnace has only magnetic field and no eddy current, so it can save 10% to 15% energy compared with AC furnace. The furnace body is equipped with a slag outlet and iron outlet, ensuring clean separation of slag and iron and high purity of molten iron. It can tap iron without power interruption or arc breaking, and maintain the temperature of the molten iron without decreasing. YND Electric takes the equipment stability and safety, energy saving and consumption reduction as the purpose. To make the customer benefit more important is our goal. Comparison of advantages between once-through furnace and traditional AC furnace. 1. The power consumption is 10% to 15% less than that of AC furnace. 2. With the same power, the production capacity of DC furnace will be increased by 20%. 3. The consumption of graphite electrode is 40% less than that of AC furnace. 4. The DC furnace has no interference and pollution to the power grid. 5. There is no need to install a reactive compensation device for DC furnace. 6. Natural power factor of DC furnace is as high as 0.95 to 0.98. 7. The DC furnace is equipped with electromagnetic stirring function and electrolysis function, so the product yield is higher and the purity is higher.